a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Ah.
As good as a new penny.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Lonesome? Spiritless? Perhaps resting
How lovely to see you again, haver of the beautifully shaped shoulders.
Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens! Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Aim straight, aim true. Arrows by the dozens.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Aim straight, aim true. Arrows by the dozens.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Aaron has has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you. Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Heavenly herring. Delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Pay the big cheese on your block for the wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Lonesome? Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Not in the mood for cheese.
I wonder if they got the boar too. Oh, now I'll never find the witch's buried treasure.
It's a terrible sight, isn't it, Source Hunter? The creatures of the earth, laid low so violently.
Come, spin your web for me.
Who goes there? Show yourself and raise your sword in the goddess's name.
Charge of the champion! Face the unending darkness.
You've killed the butchers, but you were too late to save the rest of them. Too late to save the Guardian, too. You mean you don't know? Cloaked figures, evil ones, came for the Guardian. They moved quickly, too quickly for any of us to escape. I can still hear the Guardian calling for Almina to flee just as the butchers grabbed her. After they had gotten rid of her, they came for us. For sport, you know? What fun. I watched as they slaughtered each of my friends in turn, laughing like lunatics as those gentle creatures tried to flee. I am the last alive. Can it be? The Guardian would weep to see such bloodshed in her sanctuary. I'm Pringer, one of the many wounded creatures the Guardian rescued from the forest and brought here to heal. I thought we'd always be safe in her custody, but now I'm alone here. Oh, my fallen friends. The humans call her the White Witch, but our name for her suits her far better. The mushrooms and herbs she grows here are imbued with her magic, and these she uses to brew potent medicines. How anyone could hurt her, it's unimaginable. The Guardian created this place, a sanctuary for any who seek its shelter. Not even these foul intruders, try as they might, can taint her goodness. One of the cloaked brutes pulled a terrible trick, waded knee-deep into our lake and spoke a strange spell. Then the intruders dragged the Guardian into the water, and a lot of them simply vanished. Where they took her, a humble boar can hardly speculate. My only comfort is that Almina jumped in after them. Perhaps she's watching over the Guardian even now.
Striking it rich!
I guess someone else got here first.
Do you see the lake below? Please, come and speak to me there. I have so much to tell you.
Do you smell spicy smoke? These cretins must be making a barbecue of the witch's magic herbs. Squeak! Did the witch tell you what sort of treasure she buried? Perhaps she wrote it down somewhere.
Oh, thank heaven you're here. Ikara, the witch, she's been taken. Immaculates, they're everywhere. Ikara, she's been kidnapped, taken, carried off by murderers. Haven't you had to look around?
This place is infested with immaculates. They'd just as soon slit my throat as blow their noses. Yours too, you know. It's Leandra. That much I know for sure. She's been plotting her revenge for years now. I told Ikara, but she wouldn't believe it. And now look, the grotto's overrun with murderers. Ikara's been kidnapped, and gods know what else Leandra's planning. 2 reasons. 2 very terrible reasons. Don't you know? These immaculates answer to Leandra alone, the conduit, my honey. Second, Leandra's had it out for Ikara for 2 long years. When she left here, she was a hate machine. Eyes blazing, steam coming from her nose, almost. Why, I lived among them both for years. Leandra and I never quite took to one another, but Ikara is my protector, my friend. Some years ago, a wizard came to join them here, Zandalore. He and Ikara fell in love, which drove Leandra batty. She stormed away and disappeared for 2 long years. As far as I know, she never said word one to her sister or Zandalore during all that time. Ikara! Oh, dear Ikara! Oh, she protected me when no one else would. She cared for any who asked. Dear, wonderful Ikara. I escaped to a grotto from Iberheim. Oh, a terrible place. Oh, I get the shivers just thinking about it. I begged her for asylum, and she agreed before I'd even finished my plea. Oh, dear Ikara. Slaughterized, torture, enslavement. A terrible place for all, but for an imp, there is no worse hell. Hundreds of my brothers toil there still, building the king's mazes and prisons. Oh, I'm the only one who managed a way out. Poor lost brothers. And that is just where they've taken her, Sword Hunter. They've taken Ikara to that frigid abyss. Yippee! Will you go then? Will you find her? Oh, good. Oh, wonderful. To the lake then, friend. The lake. It can be used for rift travel between this realm and that. That's where they took her. That's where you must go. You're telling me? Please, Sword Hunter, you must find Ikara. If you claim to fight for order and good, there's no one else you'd sooner save.
There's nothing of interest here. Please, hurry to the lake. I haven't much time left now.
Arthurius, what have we here? It seems you failed to sniff out one of the witch's little friends. Luckily for us, the fox knew better than to hide from the hound. A sauce hunter! Even worse than cauldron-stirring scum. Won't rest until you see the world rid of the essence of the divine, will you? You say you are no friend to the witch, yet like her you would dare to obstruct the conduit's purpose. 2 rotten stalks upon the same plant, it seems, determined to spoil the roots. Will you now? Well, that is certainly news. You see, I believe Arthurius has gotten your scent. Isn't that right, boy? Yes. There's nothing he savors quite so much as the flesh of a cornered lost one. Arthurius, attack!
Right there! Ah-ha-ha!
Thunderstorm!
Vicious vortex!
Oh, thank heavens. Maybe now you can learn something useful, like how to wash your underthings.
consumes me!
Eternal silence awaits you!
Oh, by the morning mist. You've made it. Time is short, Source Hunter. You must come. I must tell you. The Guardian is here. Here, in this strange plane. I am Almina. Friend to the White Witch. But we peaceful souls were attacked. Chased, and she was dragged into this strange dimension. Part of Fairy, it must be. I came to find her, but it's too late. Cold, yet deathly fires blaze. You must come. It seems changed, corrupted. The elements in turmoil. This was once a place called Heiberheim, but something is happening here. The cultist who captured her, they had some kind of spell. It turned this very lake into a rift leading into this realm. I will reveal all. You must come, please, Source Hunter.
The Seven grant abundance!
Hold on now, comrade. We can't well dive headlong into a magical lake rift without having the faintest idea about what awaits on the other side. A mysterious voice hardly counts as credible. I say there's no good to come from putting such faith in a magical curiosity. I suppose that's one way of looking at it, comrade. Perhaps even the best way. A veteran like me's got a lifetime of regrets and indiscretions to reflect upon after all. This has served me mostly well, but I suppose it wouldn't kill an old dog to learn a few new tricks.
The spell has worked. But how can we be sure we're not walking into an ambush?
We've made it this far. I doubt whatever lies beyond that rift can stop us now.
Quite the chill about this place, isn't there?
Come to me.
Think warm thoughts. Sorcerer's blood. A well-cast fire spell and a mug of glow wine when we're through with this mission.
First chatty puddles, and now beseeching flames?
This Almina must be an elementalist.
Not here, Source Hunter. Turn back.
These imps have been slaughtered. How could such meek creatures have deserved this fate?
Ah, dead imps. What a delightful sight.
Demons, aren't they? Better off face down in the snow, then.
Yes! Through this door! Quickly! I haven't much time left. Continue forth, Source Hunter. You're nearly there.
Enemy soldier detected. Order terminate.
Ramming speed.
No foe can stand before me!
Elimination process ongoing. Emergency sentinel gauge engaged. Sentinel shutting down.
Face the unending darkness. Soaked to the skin.
On the mend!
Were we just spotted by a statue?
Some of them must be sentient.
Do you know any sea shanties?
At your service, Hunter, though the cold does me no kindness.
Yes! You'll make it after all. You're here. Source Hunter, do not waste your magic upon me.
I've spotted something. Trying to escape?
Shutting down. Sentinel, shutting down.
Unless my eyes deceive me, those are mechanical roosters.
They sure didn't skimp on their strange sentinel system around here.
Source Hunter, you've arrived. Ah, by the blessed stars, you've arrived. You must find her, free her. The elements, there is a sinister power pulling these elements out of balance. Perhaps the same that took her. That surprised even me. I can only move my energy through through organic matter, and I doubted I could reach those flames. But the sentinels here, some of them seem to be sentient. Be wary of them. Source Hunter. A strange dimension indeed. Unfamiliar to me until now. The Rift Runner who brought the White Witch here called it Heiberheim, but I've never heard mention of it before now. But the elements here, they rattle in their imbalance. I can hardly see straight. My mind, my very soul, finds no peace here. I slip into the next life with a heart and mind in chaos and confusion. Fairy is a realm of all elements. Earth, fire, water, air. When one becomes overgrown, or the others become weakened, chaos ensues. Something must have disturbed the balance of power between the elemental monarchs. Heiberheim is the winter realm, but its reach extends farther than it should. Almina, by name, apprentice to the Guardian, your so-called White Witch, and now it seems her failure. I came to her that I may learn from her, learn to heal, to protect. But dark fiends invaded her sanctuary. She sensed they'd come, sensed the danger that hunted her, but knew that to flee would only prolong the chase and cast more innocents in their path. They took her here, to this strange and terrible place. Deep into its depths, where I could not follow. She is a protector of the weak, a champion of the downtrodden, the keeper of Luculla Forest, its guardian for many years. Of course, anything that may assist you, she must be restored, must be delivered from this place. Whatever lies you have heard, the Guardian herself will right them. She is no more capable of murder than frost of warmth. She'd sooner destroy herself than another life. A woman such as she makes many enemies. She who creates will always be pursued by those who wish to destroy. What these particular despoilers had in mind, I know not, but I do know that they meant no good to come to her. That I know not. They hauled her away and out of my sight before I could get my bearings in this awful place. Do you not feel it? The storm, the elements in chaos, at war. Please, you must find the White Witch. Whatever she may stand accused of, I'm certain of nothing if not her innocence. Free her, speak with her, and see for yourself. And tell her I'm sorry, and that I'll meet her again, perhaps, someday, somewhere far from here.
Poison consumes me!
Bless the Seven, I am restored.
Pay the big cheese on your book with a...
You there, cut it out!
As good as a new penny. We'll have none of that, you hear? How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
This town has seen better days, but despite it all, we'll always have the sea.
Friends as the man with many cheeses.
How lovely to see you again, haver of the beautifully shaped shoulders.
Not in the mood for cheese. No excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. No excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Not in the mood for cheese. No excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seal's ever seen.
Careful, I've spotted a trap. Careful, I've spotted a trap. I sense enemies nearby. Careful, I've spotted a trap. Ironclad and fleet of foot, I'm invincible.
Healer!
Ugh, I'm dripping. It seems this hidden switch controls yonder gate.
Chill to my bones.
By the gods, what infernal weather is this?
We'll freeze to death if we don't find a fire or shelter.
We'll have none of that, you hear? Hammering halibuts. Curse Heiberheim's horrid climb. If it weren't for my snuggly coat, I'd have been no more than an ice sculptor in no time. Aye, as does the White Witch, I reckon. for I've spied neither hair nor hide of Ikara in this frozen waste. Then again, I don't expect us to find her out in the storm. Boreas, the king of this land, has sprawling dungeons aplenty. If Ikara is imprisoned here, she's bound to be held in one of his icy cells. Breaking into his prisons will probably prove to be as tricky as breaking out of them, though. Not to mention that Immaculates swarm about this place like a school of herrings. Herrings with shark's teeth. Forewarned is forearmed, Hunter. Now to hie me to Boreas' palace in search of Ikara. And a fireplace.
Bitter chill.
The Seven. Call me home. Getting too cold to concentrate.
I know exactly where to pierce your flesh.
I can reach farther than you think.
I strike from the soul of air.
Seven, have mercy on your soul. Your grave opens to welcome you.
Oh dear. It's the white stag.
A brutal end for our mysterious friend. A bad omen, if ever there was one.
Why do they attack us? It makes me sick to the stomach having to kill these graceful wolves.
I have passed on, as you must pass on too. Be not dismayed, though, for there are many forms of passing. Yours, how wonderful it could be. It is in the nature of the wolf to attack the deer. This I cannot grudge my carnivorous neighbours. But the beasts here have grown more savage, the elements more vicious. Something is awry. Hyberheim was once a mighty and ordered kingdom, but the elements are in disarray. Ice has overcome all, and the spirits of the realm of Faerie are in turmoil. What it means? Farewell, guardians.
A sorry thing it is to witness such a creature's passing. There was divinity about it.
Silvio for directions. I bet he knows this place like his own stump.
I needed that.
I feel better already.
Into the fray once more.
Be the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.